Wow, what a time to be alive. It's Haley on Hot Radio Maine, broadcasting live with the gentlemen of O-Town. Welcome to Portland, guys.
We get 3 of the 4.
Wait, 3 of the 4, you know what, that's okay. Trevor's here in spirit.
Yes, he is.
Perfect.
Be on stage.
It all began the very first season of Making the Band for you guys, which is crazy. What an iconic way to start your careers. If you could go back in time to Making the Band days, what piece of advice would you give to yourself then?
So much. Don't take it so seriously. Just enjoy the ride. Oh, it was a lot of fun. We still look back and laugh, but we were young and didn't really understand our full surroundings at the time. And sometimes, it's better just to lay back and learn than it is to push your agenda. And I can say that speaking to myself the most, but that's what I tell myself. Just kick back and have fun.
Hell yeah. No timeline, right? Everyone's timeline's different.
I also would probably say to them, keep going.
Love that.
There was a lot of times in the beginning where it was like we were really tired. I got 2 meetings.
Yeah, you're really powerful right now.
There were times where it got really tiring, and then we eventually disbanded in 2004. And obviously, we got back together 10 years later, and now we've been together longer than we were that original time.
Crazy.
Which is really amazing.
More than twice.
More than twice. We've almost had 3 life cycles of the original O-Town in this iteration of us. So I would say just keep going, and don't doubt yourself, because people actually care.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Since Making the Band, you obviously have had other huge career highlights. The list goes on and on, but I'm curious, what are your favorites? What really sticks out to you? Big things that have happened in your career so far?
Career highlights.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I think in terms of O-Town's career,
yes.
I would say doing the My 2K tour in 2016 with Mandy Degrees. That was probably one of the bigger times for us as in this version of us.
Yes.
We were able to perform in front of a bunch of different people and expand our audience with this new version and expose people, and we've been able to sustain the tour ever since. So I think that was a bigger.
Yeah, the Philippines, we never knew. Well, we never toured there, so we had never been there. We didn't know what the reaction would be, and then it's 20 years later, and we get a chance to go back, and we played an arena show. We were getting recognized in the streets. We were all looking at each other like, how did they even know us? That's the weirdest thing. It was funny. Their favorite song is The Painter, which is nobody's here.
You know what? It's kind of a pop. It's kind of a bop, The Painter. I listened to that on my way here. I'm not gonna lie.
We landed. They're like, "You're doing that, right?" We're going, "Well, no."
They're the reason that's in your top 5 on Spotify. Did you know?
Yes, just them. It's crazy.
That's hilarious.
So yeah, a couple cool things have happened since the meeting.
It's awesome. What about you, Tim?
I think the biggest thing was just the success of All or Nothing was important, because Making the Band, there was no guarantee that any music would actually hit and work. So the fact that we were able to not just be television stars and actually have successful careers that was, propelled by this song that was massive at the time, that was a highlight just in itself.
Absolutely. Well, flash forward to today. As you mentioned, you've been back together even longer than you were the first time, and your latest album was back in 2019, right? What's next? Is there a new album on the horizon or anything like that?
Well, we're talking. We're always talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very excited about it, but we have kind of right now we've realized that since we got back together that the touring is what people want to see from us.
Yes.
It's also, we probably want to do another album.
Awesome.
But singles, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe so?
They're easier. The last album took us a few years to do, and then of course COVID happened, so it got delayed as far as touring goes. And now I think it's just revving up the engines to get excited about another song and take it one little piece at a time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of songs from those 2 albums that we did together, and we still have an issue on where to put some of those bigger songs from those 2 albums into the show. So it's all right, we have a hard time just managing the catalogs we have already.
Fair enough.
But I'd be down to do another song, just to keep things fresh for the fans.
You guys are doing just great with what you got.
Thank you.
People love it either way. Absolutely. And I know this is the first show of this leg of the Pop 2000 tour, but this isn't your first rodeo touring with these guys. So What's your favorite thing about touring with this group?
This is our first time actually.
Oh, is it?
Well, with BB Mac.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We haven't toured with BB Mac yet.
Right.
This is the first time. If you're coming out to the Pop 2000 show now, this is the first time this has happened. And for those who have come to the Pop 2000 show the last few years, we usually spread it across like a few months.
Yeah.
This is a really concentrated version of this show because they come over from the UK and we wanted to fit as many shows in.
Yes.
So this is the
Busy
first.
month.
This is a busy month. It's going to be a bunch of firsts. But yeah, we toured with Ryan, Chris. That's always fun.
Come out, check it out.
Ultimately, it's fun because there's no drama backstage. It's like everybody's just here, everybody's having fun. We're all from the city. There's no competition. It's a big traveling family.
I also hear it's a segue. Great segue. It's a family environment.
Yes.
So like not only do we treat each other like family, but we also have our families on the road with us.
Really?
So a lot of more like little kids running around backstage than the first a couple of years ago. And so like it's a family environment.
That's really cool. Well, I know that's right because I already feel like you guys have welcomed me in down here. It's been so nice to me. So thank you guys so much. Oh my God.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna be. You might not want to look out for us, Jago, because we're gonna be screaming some lyrics. Liquid Dreams, it's coming. If Trevor can't come through in time,
You ready?
and
Okay.
I've been stretching. I'm not kidding. So just like let me know, pull me in.
Well, if you were listening to The Painter, then you're.
Yeah, you go.
I kind of trust you to know.
You know what? I had to listen to The Painter because I was like, this is their top 5 on Spotify, and I don't think I fully know this song. And
Thanks to the Philippines, that is all you right
thank
there.
you, Philippine. My girl Sandy represent. Amazing. Well, I thought since this isn't your first time, well, with BB Mac it is, but with a lot of these guys, maybe you might want to play a little game with me. Hi, Joel. No, you're good. You're
That's
good.
Joel.
That's Joel. He's coming, he's stepping in. He's trying to take my space as the 4th member, but no. All right, are you down for a little
Are we
game?
down for a game?
Yes.
It's going to be a finish that lyric game, okay? And I'm going to be honest, I'm not good at singing. So don't judge me, don't question me for my faults.
Okay, well then you can't be the 4th member.
Okay.
That's a problem.
That is kind of
That's a problem.
Dan, I can dance.
I mean,
I can like pretend. Come on, Dan,
if
I'm
you're
a
a girlfriend,
queen.
you could be a background dancer, but we
Okay.
pay background dancers significantly less than we pay the 4th member.
Dan! All right,
It's almost
we're going to
great.
go through negotiations after this. Maybe I'm hustling you. You don't know. Okay. Finish the lyric. On the way down, I saw you. You saved me from myself.
And I can't forget the way you love me.
Hey!
Down.
Almost found. Okay, we got it. Thank you. We can harmonize if we practice just here. Okay. Here's the second one. New kids on the block had a bunch of hits.
Chinese food makes me
Hey!
sick.
I didn't know
Step
that.
out for the summer. For the summer. Maybe you'll be the background dancer, Dan. You better watch out.
I can do it.
Dancing
I'm
there.
just joking. Okay, this one might trip you up because I know you haven't toured with them before. But there's a feeling inside I want you to know.
You are the one and I can't let you go.
So glad you guys are here for that. Yeah.
Oh, you guys crushed that. Thank God, because that would have been very awkward and embarrassing for me if you didn't know.
It would have been awkward for all of us to go backstage after this.
True. That's all right. We got it on lock. I have a fan question for you, if that's all right. From Instagram, it came in from I'm Jennifer Irene. She'd like to know, how do you adapt your performances to connect with both longtime fans and a new generation of listeners?
Very interesting. We were just having this conversation backstage.
Whoa.
We do a lot of mashups. We do a lot of stuff that is an old track that people love. We have to mix it with some current stuff, mix it in with some original stuff that we do. We change those every year.
Yeah.
And our fans love it. It's been a highlight of our shows. We look forward to doing them, putting them together every year.
Sometimes
That's
we change
definitely a
those.
way. Yeah, we change the
We like sometimes change those in and out. Like we have different mashups, so we'll do like an old mashup and then mix that in with one of the newer mashups. And it's also about like we have like 3 different versions of our fans, right? So we have like our original Making the Band fan, and then we have our skydivers, which are the ones that came out right after skydivers released.
Yeah.
And then we have sort of like the new fans that are coming along to see other acts that are like now becoming fans of ours too. So it's a clever balance trying to like create like the perfect set list, but you know, we do our best.
So Joel's writing me down because it's showtime and Ryan's got to get through this hallway.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go because it's showtime. Thank you so much